Today I'm checking out this generator that was sent to us so we can do this review. And I tell you, it couldn't have been any better timing because I'm sitting on our front porch right now. We've lost power. We got crazy weather and then it dried up. But guess what? No power. Electric company says power's not going to be on for probably another 6 to 8 hours. We've got to get our refrigerator and anything else that's important on this generator so we don't waste a lot of food. So let me get this thing put together. We're going to crank it up and we're going to run everything on it. It doesn't come with the oil. That's one thing you'll need to have. Luckily, we have that stuff in our shop, but it does come with the funnel. And of course, it comes with a spark plug tool, screwdriver, wrench, everything you need. And it has this quick start guide. And it tells you what you need to add. Add oil, gasoline. Then you can start this thing up. Shows you everything you need to do to start it. All right, so I did have to get a light because the darkness came quick, but I've got fuel in the tank and you got to put it on choke. This is normally on off, but I did turn that to on. This is the fuel. You want to start it with eco mode off. And I think that's it. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull start it. So that light that's blinking is a CO light. But from what I understand, it's kind of like a self-test in the beginning. Yeah, see, it went off. It says it's putting out 123 volts. All right, we're gonna plug some stuff into it and start getting powered up. So I brought an extension cord in and I plugged it into our refrigerator. We are at our cabin and we have the refrigerator running again. This was the important stuff. We wanted to make sure the food didn't go bad. Freezer and everything's gonna be nice and cold. It does look like everything's still doing okay. So we're gonna plug some more stuff in, but let's go check out the generator. I did hear the generator kick up pretty good when I plugged the refrigerator in, and that's to be expected. It is putting out 123 volts. You can press the mode. 0.1 amp. Okay, so the refrigerator is probably in a down cycle right now because this is running nice and quiet compared to a regular generator. This eco mode allows it to lower and raise. And earlier when I plugged the fridge in, I heard the RPMs on this kick up pretty good, but it's relaxed since then because we don't need all that power. This will pick up and drop down based upon its usage. That's what the eco mode is. The old generators, you would run them, they would pick up, but then they would have still a pretty high idle. This one will idle down much lower, and it's an inverter type generator, so it's clean power. It's not that modified sine wave. This is a true pure sine wave inverter generator. And right now this thing is saving us by keeping our fridge running, and it's gonna allow us to do other things until power comes back on, which they don't know when it's gonna be. One thing I like about this generator that I don't see on many generators like this is it has a fuel gauge. So you can actually see right here how much fuel you have, and you can top this thing off before it runs out. Plus, it's a super easy pull start. Anybody could pull start this, probably a 10-year-old kid, 8-year-old kid. I mean, it was a very simple pull start. So if you have any problems with arthritis or shoulder or back problems, rest assured this thing is very easy to start. Another cool thing is this little meter. It shows you how much power is being pulled. So it's showing that it's at about 50% of its capacity right now, and then now it dropped back down. That must have been the refrigerator kicking on. Very cool. We're gonna go try the microwave, see what that does. This generator is 1900 watts running, but this thing right here, when it's running, is about 1700 watts. So I'm gonna see if I can run this and still run the refrigerator, and if it at least gets a minute or two microwave out of it, then that's great, but we're gonna see. All right, let me see if I can get 30 seconds. Microwaves use a ton of power. Wow. I can't believe it does that. Our generator that's even bigger than that can't even handle our microwave. It is almost 1 o'clock the next day, and I was able to finally turn off the generator. We got power back to the property, but man, this thing is a lifesaver. I definitely think everybody should have at least a small generator like this. That way you can at least keep your refrigerator running or freezer, any of your necessity items that you just have to have. This should be able to keep you going. Like I said, this kept our freezer and refrigerator cold. That was really what would be perishable in the house, and it was allowing us to keep that running. and it still had extra power for charging cell phones. We even had the internet hooked up to it last night, and even our computers. It was a lifesaver for us, and I think everyone should have one. Anyways, I hope this information was helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and y'all take care.